YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed what to show you today. Today's YCS Belong breakdown for the 11th of December 2023. There was 2,418 players, so nearly 2420. So next year, but backwards, which is funny. So this YCS was very diverse, and it was the last YCS of the years. It was the last hurrah. It was one of those YCSs no one didn't expect to win the YCS. It was one of those. There's a lot to get in here, so let's get going. So the first one is day one. So in day one there was 12 Unchained, 12 Hero Ace, yep. 10 Tier, 7 Labyrinth, 7 Purely, 4 Abyssals, and 48 others. So as you can see, it's very diverse. There's about 6 decks are quite dominating at the moment, which is quite unusual. And there's 48 hours, so it could be anything. So Unchained, not much reach. Unchained didn't really perform so well in this event. It was the most represented with Rescue Ace, but didn't perform so well. I think people are starting to know how to counter Unchained now and stuff, and starting to know how to beat the deck now. So they're starting to play around it, which is not a bad thing. Because it is one of those decks. It's one of the most fair decks ever I've seen. Yeah. Hero Ace finished second. Again, it's now the new stuff. It's 10 times better than it was. Yep, and now the hype is kind of real. The hype is there. Now it's got to perform with the hype. Yep, and stuff. So the hype is there. Yep. Tiers, not much has really changed with tier. There was a funny tier of Hero Rescue Ace list, which is quite funny. So we had a little rescue engine, which is quite cool. Then you got Labyrinth. Labyrinth doesn't change very much. And yeah, some of them are playing the new monster, which is fine. Purely again didn't perform well. Again, as I said, not enough monsters. So maybe they just ran out of resources and stuff. And the Bestials actually won the whole entire event. A lot of people were playing Bestials this week, so there was this. It won this week, and you will see who won this weekend with Rudic Abyssals. Yes, Rudic Abyssals won this week. I know a deck from the OCG was doing quite well there, and now it's one of YCS here. And no one didn't really expect it, so, and others could be really anything they want, so I don't know what that could be. Next is Top 64! It is Hero Ace 22, yep. Tears 16, yep. Labyrinth 14, Unchained 9, Centurion 6, Fire King 6, Purely 6, and 21 others. So, not much change with Hero Ace, yep. Tier, it's gone up a bit, yep. Labyrinth, not much feature. And Unchained, this is interesting, it's gone up a bit, but they're obviously not doing so well. I think it stopped sort of here, so it sort of reached the edge. Centurion's the new one on the block, so what Centurion was in the top 64, which is good. So, yeah. Now, there's a few different builds of Centurions I've been seeing. There's the pure build. There's also the Horus build, which is the one I like the most. I think that's the one the most. And Firekins, the new structure deck's doing well. Now, this is what the Nibel start and the Snake Eyes. Well, just Nibels and the Snake Eyes spell. Not really Snake Eye stuff. Yeah. Which is cool. It's showing the deck can do stuff post with just the structure deck stuff and with Age Overlord sort of stuff, not just before Phantom Nightmare, which is quite cool. Yep. Purely not much really changing. 21 hours, that 21 hours could mean anything, and you will see it stay like that for quite a long time because there's not much really update wise, so which is quite interesting to say the least. So yep. And this is the top 8 players. Yep, and Justin Smith has won the whole entire event. Yep. It was one of those YCS. It was quite simple. There was Pacosa, there was some other good players too. There was Tinkerboo. There's some other good players too, so there was some quite a few decently players in this YCS. It was one of those weird YCSs. There was a lot of coverage, but they couldn't fit it all in one go. So there was no, which is not really the best thing about this, so which is quite interesting. It's showing, yeah, I think it's the last one, so they wanted to make sure it all goes out simply. Yep. And stuff, so it's quite interesting how this happened. So yep, it's a lot of changes has happened in a short space of time, I reckon, so yeah, and stuff, which is cool and quite handy and stuff. So, and then the champion and the decklist. Yep, so Justin Smith won with Runic Bestials. Yes, a deck from the OCG. Well, a deck was hyping the OCG for a year ago, now it's top of YCS. And I think it now had quite a lot of good matchups. Yes, and the Fire had to face against a Fire deck, but that didn't really matter so much. He made it so the grind. He almost played like 2007 sort of league. He plussed him a little bit, grinding him out, and just sort of BAM! Yeah, which is quite funny. So that's the sort of way you played. He sort of just grind out. He didn't something many from the X deck and stuff. He's something like one card at a time, sort of X deck wise, which is quite interesting. So there are some quite interesting deck lists. There are, as you can see, there's stuff new Firekin structure decks, new support. So as you can see, there's the new Firekin structure deck, which is looking pretty nice. You can see what the idea now of the deck is supposed to be now. This one's sort of what I expect Vikings to do with this sort of format, which is pretty good. I'll do something similar, but I have to try and find another small engine instead of the new Bellstar. I am looking to play in Dogmanica. Centurion looks pretty much the same. This is with the horror stuff, which is quite interesting. Yep, and stuff. And then there's some tiers list. There's quite a few tiers. So there is at the corner you can see the Hero Ace tier list, which is just a little Hero Ace engine, which is pretty cool and pretty unique, so that's pretty cool. Then you got Pure tier with we got tier with Rudic, not with Rudic, tier with the not with horror stuff, which is quite cool. Yep, and this one's playing some good stuff also. And then you got Vanquish Souls. Vanquish Soul was one of those ones that was quite surprising. Didn't see any pop-ups. There was one list pop-up today, which is quite good. It's a standard build, not much really changed. Lathrin, not too much really changed. This one's a bit more focused on the new monster, which is quite cool. It's not playing so many traps, which is interesting to say at least. Then you got the Hero Ace there in the corner. Yep, and stuff, which is alright, I guess, to say at least. So, which is cool. There's some interesting lists. There was not so many. Again, there was a lot of decks missed out. There was no Sprite, no Congo, no Maladome or Vanadium and stuff. Yep. No other decks from Sylph Valley and Fight Smashers, so no Mingles, yep, and no Valiers, yep. Those sort of things didn't really pop up again. No branded also again. I think people are starting to play against it now. It's just too easy to counter just Ash the brand diffusion and the deck just loses, yeah, which is a shame. There was other decks, but I think there was not many other decks this format, so in this event, so yep, so I hope, so that's really it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed but the show today. Subscribe and watch show. I'm on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, or X now, yep, so hope you enjoyed but the show today. I was in a Structure Deck Champion tournament in the weekend at War Games. Yes, I went 2-all out of. There was only 9 of us, so that was alright. So, which is cool. It was quite nice being something different. So, we've done that this weekend. Don't didn't get a chance to play because the game got called off. So, unfortunately. So, I'll be working tonight. Hopefully, Gon's game's playing on Saturday against Forest Green Rovers. So, Yep. So I'm still playing um Runic Sprite and for hire, yes, with the new cards, with some new cards, which is cool. Okay, I hope you enjoyed but show today. Subscribe, watch, show, and see you on. Oh, me and Kay are still going quite well, so hope you enjoyed but show today. Subscribe, watch, or peace, everyone. Good luck and doing, everyone.